Hey guys, for today's Tactical Tuesday, we're going to talk about what I pack for a good range day. Welcome back, guys. So today I'm going to be talking about everything that I pack to ensure that my day at the range turns out to be a success. And once again, we appreciate you guys liking, subscribing, sharing this post to your Reddit forums, friends, mothers, all that. It really helps us with the YouTube algorithm, shows people that you like our content. So please, please, please help us out on that. Thank you. And we're going to dive right into it. So this is my range bag here. This one is going to be the Savior Equipment Specialist range bag. It's huge, but I love it, right? It's got pretty much every pocket that I'm going to need. So I'm going to start opening it up, kind of go from left to right, and show you guys what I use. So let's get started with that. So the initial pocket here is going to be a very big, and it's got a very big pocket, and it's got EVA foam to keep it rigid. So it's really nice. You know, you're not having to open the bag up to kind of find all your stuff. It's right there, so you can grab whatever you need at that moment. So we'll start on this main pouch and kind of go from front or back to front. So with these, this range bag comes with 3 pistol pouches. It's a lot, but it's nice for me because I do the competition shooting. So I've got my Staccato XL in this one. And then in this one, I have my Voodoo Priest that I use as a backup gun. So with these, I can take them out of the range bag. I can go to the safe area. I can open them up, make sure that I can, you know, safe in handling the firearms without having to transport the whole bag to that safe area. So really, really nice feature there. They stack very well inside of the bag. And then there's a nice divider that Savior brings or includes with it as well. Something that I've also bought from the Savior lineup is going to be their sacks. They've got the big ones here, and then they've got some mini ones that I'll get to. This one here is a big boy. I've got about 500 rounds of ammo in this one. I like to kind of set them up, different grains and stuff like that. They've got the hook and loop here. That way you can use different patches if you're using 40 or 9mm, different weights and stuff like that. So I really, really like that from Savior. Very hardy bags, they're not going anywhere. Really, really like that. Kick that over there. So next up, I've got a FixIt Sticks Kit. This one I believe is the Works. So we'll open this up here. This one's really nice because it comes with everything kind of individually laid out. In here, it's got it stuck in there, and then this one comes out here. I've got barrel bushing wrenches, I've got pry bars, I've got brass punches, I've got brass scrapers, brushes, I mean, a buffer tube wrench, the works, as they say. I really like it, especially the individual torque limiters. It allows me to, if I need to mount my optic, you know, in the field, I can do stuff like that. If my gun goes down, I probably have the tools just in this little pouch to get it back up and running, which is key if I'm traveling or if I'm, you know, going to the range and don't want to go home or, you know, anything like that. The little pouch that comes in, super high quality, keeps everything kind of contained in it. It's got different MOLLE and then also Velcro with the magnetic portion, so you can stick tools to it. Go to the next thing. The next one I'm actually gonna have loose rags in there. The loose rags are nice because I will, for me, I'm shooting a 2011. So I'll take that mag out of the gun all the time. Once it gets dirty, they kind of tend to stop working. So I will run this through the mag body just to take out any oil, debris, or anything that gets stuck inside of there. That way I'm not having any failure to feeds, you know, during the stage. So that's been really, really nice. I keep a couple different on me most of the time, different colors and stuff. Some I can use for my optics, some I can use for my mag bodies and stuff like that. So those are definitely a saver out at the range. The next bags here are going to be the mini sacks from Savior Equipment. These ones are a lot smaller if I were to compare to the other one here. And then in this sack, I'm going to have batteries, SRO tool, make sure I can take my battery cap off without damaging it, mag loader, and just kind of some other kind of catch-all stuff in there. This one's a little bit empty right now, but it's really nice just to be able to throw it in there. Same thing, I know where it's at. The next piece in the main one here, got to make sure your energy's staying up, so you always got to make sure you got some good candy on you. Thank you, David Romer, for these. make sure I keep them with me, spread them out to the fellow shooters.
Keeps that morale high. Right?
Keeps that morale high. So that kind of concludes the main pouch. Quite a bit of stuff that I can fit in there. If you look at the left side of the table here, right side on your side. We're going to move to this pouch over here. So on the outside, I've got the packed club timer. Really, really nice kind of tool. If I'm going to go to the range by myself, I can set up a delay so that if I'm ready, I can get there, hit the button and wait and it'll go off. Really nice tool. If you're not training with one of these, I feel like it's a lot of waste. You can kind of see your improvements and set par times and stuff like that, so you know kind of where you're at. Really, really good tool that just fits right in the side of that bag there. This one's gonna have a lot more miscellaneous stuff as well. I've got my safety glasses here, obviously self-explanatory. You gotta protect those eyeballs.
Piece of metal flew up and hit me right in the eye.
I've got my gun butter, some of the best lubricant on the market. Thanks, gun butter. Sharpies if I'm marking my own targets, stuff like that. Any of my admin type stuff, kind of writing down times. That way I can keep track. And then the last product I have in here at the moment is actually the Crunch Products Pro Grip Enhancer. It's kind of a cool product. You shake it up here. It's kind of a liquid balm that you spread onto your hands, and it has chalk that's suspended in that alcohol. So you put it on your hands, let it dry, and then it leaves your hands all chalky, and it dries them out. So it's really cool. Helps with making sure your gun is not going anywhere. I mean, you can almost hold it, with how dry your skin gets. So I really like the Crunch Products stuff. So that's it for that pouch there. We'll go around to the front pouch. In this pouch here, I'm going to be carrying all of my magazines. Same thing. I try to keep the mags clean. I try to keep them, we go through quite a bit, changing followers and springs, just so that this isn't screwing me in a match. I only carry 4 at the moment. I've got backup mags that all, have different places. For my 2011, I prefer the Atlas 2011 mags. They're a 140 millimeter tube. I shoot limited optics, so they are an awesome, awesome magazine for the price. That's pretty much what I carry in there. I've got another document pouch as well that I can kind of keep some different information. And then we'll kick over to my last pouch. About the same size as the one on the other side. This one, actually, I only have my ears in at the moment. So ears, and then I've got some batteries as well in there for them. You obviously want to save your hearing protection. It's one of those things that you can't get back once you lose it. I've got the Walker razors. Some people prefer the in-ears. I really don't care either way. These were great for me. But yeah, other than that, I mean, the bag is really nice. It's a little heavy, but it's heavy duty. I mean, you can run it over your truck. So really, really appreciate these guys. We've recently just picked them up. So we've got their smaller range bags. We've got the big ones like this. We've got rifle cases. We just picked up these products because we really like them. So I'm actually going to start loading the bag back up so that way I can show you some of the efficient use of space. So we'll go through, kind of time lapse this one through the power of editing. Easy as that. So yeah, I really appreciate you guys tuning in today. This is stuff, that might seem easy for a lot of us, but I know that when I started, it was hard to find good information and good kind of how-to videos. So if we help one person with this type of stuff, it's worth it to us. So we really appreciate you guys tuning in today. Tactical Tuesday every week. We try to come up with some good topics for you guys. Remember to like, share, and subscribe this video. We really appreciate it. Allows us to do more stuff like this. If you guys have any questions about any of the Save Your Equipment stuff or anything in this bag, you can call the shop or hit us up in the comments. Our Hunter is a very active social media guy. But yeah, I mean, that is Holden signing off.